We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Franklin Barreto. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1-1 to Franklin Barreto. Now the 1-1 pitch. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup and they present a ton of challenges. Not only do they have good approaches at the plate, but they're in the top of the league at driving the baseball out of the ballpark. At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that 2-3 run bomb, when the game's on the line, that'll put you away.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start this one at 269. 25 homers and 69 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's down.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. You see the average starting play at 318, 27 homers and 84 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he misses 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. Acuna coming in, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
The first base.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Simeon is off of first with 2 away. Simeon's off and running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Sean Manaea will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 25 for him on the year, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
Now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Two and two.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The 2-2. This is in the air out to right. Davis is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. The average right at 280 coming in. Home runs up to 30 now, and 84 runs batted in. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2.
We got a full count.
Michael Brantley would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball four.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Here's Michael Brantley. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And that is off the wall.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 15 long balls, 53 RBIs.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
A runner at second, nobody out. To 2-2 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And he fouls this one off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting seven, the right fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Stepping up now, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Off the plate and low here, ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding in for Oakland, Austin Barnes. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Dansby.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Ball one.
One ball, one strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting seven.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Runner goes for second. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting 8. The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His career numbers against Manaea, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering on its way. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Cole Hamels.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
No strike.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Junior.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ronald Acuna. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 the count. One ball, no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fouled off. Two men are on with 2 men out.
That's a ball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, number 1.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Laureano is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. leading off the inning, Sean Manaea, and they'll need him to get something going here. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. A ball and a strike to the A's pitcher.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ball two.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. 0-1 pitch on its way. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So bases are empty here with two gone, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. That's inside.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail 1-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So next up will be Freddie Freeman as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's low.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder
So with one gone in the inning, let's check out the Braves' upcoming schedule for the next 7 days, and we'll remind you that we'll have all of them here on the show. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. This is skied out toward right. Davis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Brantley.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 1-0. At the plate, Marcus Semien as we begin the top of the 4th.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
0-1.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Swing, and he pops him up, and that'll get down for a base hit. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Stepping in now, Matt Olson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is right there for Darno to get his man.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Fouled away. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Swanson.
Popped high in the air. Olson is there for it. Makes the play, one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. First offering on its way.
No, inside.
Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
Hey.
One run, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Chad Pinder. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. So here's Austin Barnes as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Barnes, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Brentley is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The pitcher, number 55, Sean.
So stepping in, Sean Manaea, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Albies is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The A's strand 1. It remains 1-0.
Leading up for the Braves, the pitcher, Cole Hamels.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Acuna stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Just short, hit hard. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they're up 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Franklin Barreto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Barreto.
First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
So the shutout
Number
still
22.
intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Laureano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Now another 0-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, what looked like a quick inning gets the first 2 out, then it hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs and we're on the board.
Matt Chapman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Brantley is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. A's strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now batting, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
First baseman, Freddie.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jesus Luzardo enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Luzardo.
Michael Brantley will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Set and the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Luzardo has pitched just under 120 innings and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-0 to Brantley. Luzardo, a 22-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Two-0 count, the pitch, a swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runners off for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Dansby.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw in gets away from him. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit back up the middle. And the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle may have saved 2 runs, and the inning is over. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in, Chad Pinder. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Martin typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fouled away. Grounded slowly to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's set. Here it comes. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Strike taken up in the zone. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Austin Barnes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Mark Canha will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 20, Mark Canha.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for Oakland. They trail this one 1-0. J.B. Wendelken gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
J.B. Wendelken.
Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Here comes the first pitch. Slow little roller to third. Chapman has it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone. Nick Markakis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man, Wendelken. A 6'1" right-hander. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1 as he misses with a slurve there.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Braves 1 and the A's nothing. Shane Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Shane Green. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Franklin Barreto. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard back up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being caught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over it. Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here's the 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball. That's down.
Men on third with 2 down. Fouled away. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. No contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1 and 0.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Freddie Freeman, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. From the stretch.
Ball. That's outside.
The 1-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Will Smith.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Striding into the box, Chad Pinder is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Acuna is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Chris Davis next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
One ball.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly.
And that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. And if you start wondering about pinch hitters, there's a look at what's left on the Oakland bench. Stephen Piscotty will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 25, Stephen Piscotty.
And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Cole Hamels in line for the victory should the lead hold. And he fouls this one off. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Piscotty is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Hamels gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Will Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Braves continued to beat teams now with 11 straight victories as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 1-0. Kyle Schwarber had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in as the Cubs downed Miami 9-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. Noah Syndergaard got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, leading the Mets past the Nationals 3-1. Victor Arano grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Fightin' Phils took care of the Pirates 1-0. The Cards
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Michael Brantley may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a liner. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Adam Duvall will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 24, Adam.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Simeon's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Stepping into the box, Johan Camargo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Count 1-0.
Duvall stands at second with 2 gone. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Ready with the 2-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Oakland came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Lou Trevino earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Liam Hendriks closes the door.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL East, Matt Chapman was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, as Oakland took care of the Braves 6-5. Chris Bryant plated 4 total with 3 home runs, as the Cubs downed Miami 7-4. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. Pete Alonso smacked a home run and drove in 3, leading the Mets past the Nationals 6-5. He is among the NL leaders in triples. The Philadelphia Phillies finished off a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-3. The Cincinnati Reds hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-1. The Brewers got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-1. The Padres earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-1. The Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they blew out Baltimore 6-0. The White Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 9-3. The Diamondbacks tallied 5 home runs overall as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 9-7. Alex Bregman was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping the Astros get by the Tigers 3-2. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Royals combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-3. Tyler Glasnow collected his 8th win overall as the Rays defeated the Mariners 4-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.